Monday with the destruction bell of another high-risk building in Gaza City. Part of its push to seize control of the territory, largest urban center. Residents were reportedly warned they evacuated before the strike, which follows a series of air raids targeting the Hamas infrastructure. Meanwhile, in Jerusalem, two Palestinian gunmen opened fire at a crowded bus station near Ramoth Junction, killing 6 people and injuring 21 others in the deadliest attack on Israeli civilians in nearly a year. The attackers, armed with improvised submachine guns, were shot dead at the scene. The incident has prompted a sweeping Israeli military response on the West Bank.
Another high-rise apartment building in the Gaza Strip. Israel has toppled a number of these buildings in recent days. It accuses Hamas of using them to observe troop movements. Israel is expected to take down several other buildings in the coming days. It also is stepping up evacuation orders, encouraging residents of Gaza City to leave the city ahead of an expected invasion. Israel wants to take over Gaza City. It says this is a pressure tactic aimed at pressing Hamas into surrender and releasing the remaining hostages that it's holding. At the same time, President Donald Trump has presented a new ceasefire proposal. It is unclear whether this one will succeed. Once again, Hamas says it does not include the guarantees that it's seeking. It wants assurances that any ceasefire will be accompanied by an end to the war, a complete end to the war, and a complete withdrawal of Israeli troops from the Gaza Strip. It's not clear whether those conditions have been met. We expect to see more discussions in the coming days. Now, this war, we are almost 2 years into the war. The violence has rippled across the entire region. And in the latest violence, 2 Palestinian gunmen in Jerusalem opened fire at a crowded bus stop. At least 6 people were killed. Israeli officials say roughly a dozen others were wounded. This is the deadliest attack of its type on Israelis.
Israel's military has issued urgent evacuation orders to the residents of Gaza City. Warning of imminent, they described the BIA officials as a mighty hurricane. The dead comes as a pressure mounts on the Hamas to release the remaining hostages from its October 2023 cross-border assault, which left 1,200 Israelis dead and 251 taken hostage. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu declared, "You have been warned. Get out of there." As a result, forces prepared for a ground maneuver into the Gaza's largest urban center. Lifters were dropped from aircraft, urging civilians to flee to the designated humanitarian zone in the Al-Mawasi Khan Yunis. The evacuation has triggered panic among residents, many of whom say there is no way is safe to go. Gaza Health Minister reports over 64,000 Palestinians have been killed since the war began, and nearly the entire population has been displaced. Meanwhile, ceasefire negotiations continue with Qatar mediating the talks between the Hamas and US officials.